Welcome to the commencement ceremony for Western Governors University. This commencement is taking place at the Frank Irwin Center in Austin, Texas.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 75th commencement for Western Governors University. Graduates, families, and friends, thank you for joining us as we celebrate this special occasion. Our ceremony is being recorded and streamed live over the internet. A special welcome to all of our online participants joining us across the country and around the world. Please silence your cell phones, but keep them nearby, as there will be an opportunity later in the program to share your achievement on social media. Please stand for the processional and remain standing for the national anthem.
dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Everyone, please take your seats. Please join me in thanking Christina Irick from Springfield, Tennessee, who is graduating with her Master of Science degree in Cybersecurity and Information Assurance for performing our national anthem. Thank you so much. Well, good morning, y'all. Welcome to Austin. Or I guess I should say all y'all, because it's a plural. It's my honor to convene the 75th WG Commencement here in Austin, Texas. On behalf of the entire university and our Board of Trustees, we welcome our honored graduates and congratulate you on completing one of life's great achievements. Congratulations. And we also want to extend our warmest welcome to the many family members and friends who are here to support their graduates. In addition, we want to recognize and welcome the many graduates who, together with their family and friends, are watching this event via our live webcast. Graduates, it's likely that today would not have been possible without friends and family at your side. Would all of you, the friends and family of these graduates, please stand up? Graduates, let's thank them. Thank you all, because we all know we go on this journey, but we don't go alone. At WGU, we often have family members graduating together. If you are graduating with a family member today, would you please stand to be recognized? Look at that. It's great to see families share this accomplishment together. WGU is honored to be recognized year after year as a military-friendly university. We would like to recognize the military members who are graduating. With the graduates who are active duty, reservists, veterans, military spouses, please stand to be recognized. Thank you for your service to our country. Thank you. And last but not least, if you, our students and alumni, are the lifeblood of the institution, then the faculty and staff are its heart. With you today are many WGU mentors, instructors, and other employees. If you've been the beneficiary of the time and dedication they put into their work, please put your hands together one last time and give them a round of applause. WGU enrolled its first student 20 years ago. Now the university has more than 155,000 graduates all across this country. Since our last commencement in September, just 1 month ago, more than 3,000 students have graduated from WGU. Today, more than 1,500 graduates are joining us at our two ceremonies here in Austin to be individually recognized for earning their degrees. Among these, 810 have earned their bachelor's degrees and 695 have earned their master's degrees. You represent 41 states, the District of Columbia, and Canada. Now, I have to say, of the 1,500 attending, 999 are from the great state of Texas. And I thank all of you for being here. It's our privilege to recognize you on this very special day. Let me share some additional facts about today's graduating class, including master's and bachelor's graduates. Your average age is 38, 70% of you are women, and on average, you completed your graduate program in 1 year and 6 months. That's amazing. Today's commencement celebrates you, our graduates, for setting and accomplishing a significant goal and moving to a new stage in your life. You join only 9% of adults in the United States who hold a master's degree. Much will be expected of you as you continue your life journey, as you take leadership roles at work and in your communities. Education is the great predictor of career success. You worked hard to attain an educational milestone that will change the course of your own history and influence that of future generations. You have aspired to greater things. Thank you for letting all of us at WGU play a part in the fulfillment of your dream. Now, it's my honor to introduce Daron Roberts, our commencement speaker for today. Daron is a former NFL coach and author of Call and Audible. He's the founding director of the Center for Sports and Leadership Innovation here at the University of Texas. The center is the first university-based institute dedicated to developing leadership and character curricula for high school, collegiate, and professional athletes. Through the center, Daron teaches a course, A Game Plan for Winning at Life, to incoming freshman student athletes. Roberts holds a faculty appointment in the liberal arts program. He has received the Silver Spurs Centennial Teaching Award and the Creative Engagement Award, and was named a distinguished faculty member by the School of Undergraduate Studies in 2015. His research revolves around issues of rejection, failure management, and leadership. He's been featured in ESPN The Magazine, Bloomberg Business Week, and Sports Illustrated. His articles have appeared in the Dallas Morning News, Fortune, Houston Chronicle, and Time. Roberts is also the host of an industry-leading podcast, A Tribe Called Yes. It's available on iTunes and Stitcher. Please, please welcome Daron Roberts.
All right, what an incredible day. Graduates, stand up. I know you got real cozy, but you're going to stand up. All right, I want you to turn around. Look at all of the abuelos and the cousins and the family members. I want you to blow them kisses. I want you to thank them. You may be seated. So many of them picked up your children, babysat them. They brought you Whataburger when you were working on papers late at night. They deserve our gratitude. I grew up in the piney woods of East Texas, a fifth-generation East Texan. My great-great-grandfather owned 160 acres by 1870. And it's still a mystery in my family how this black man who just walked out of slavery was able to accumulate so much land in such a short period of time. But this is the drive that I came to the University of Texas with when I got here in 1997. Now, my goal when I arrived at the University of Texas was to be governor of this state by age 40. Okay, I'll turn 41 next month, so obviously I took a wrong turn somewhere. But I graduated and then I applied to Harvard Law School, and I did not get accepted. I didn't get rejected. What's in the middle? The dreaded wait list. I'll paraphrase for you. The letter went like this: Dear Daron, we like you. Unfortunately, we like a lot more people more than we like you. In the highly unlikely event that all of those people turn us down, we may reach back out to you. But if you have any viable options for law school, we highly advise that you take them. With love, Joyce P. Crowell, Dean of Admissions. Thus began my love affair with rejection. I applied 4 years in a row, was waitlisted 4 years in a row. I mean, folks, essentially what we had was they just changed the date at the top. So lazy. And just would mail the same letter to me. My mother, 31 years in elementary school principal, calls me one day and she says, Daron, you know I love you. Okay, just a little side note. If any of you or any sort of relationship, if the conversation begins with, you know I love you, there's a rough patch ahead. I said, yes, Mom, I'm aware of that, you know, the entire gestation period and raising me, yes. She said, Daron, I don't think Harvard wants you. Ooh. I said, well, Mom, you know, at your school, you walk through the hallways and they have these signs like, keep your face to the sunshine and you can do it. I said, well, what about all that? She said, Daron, that's for young people. You're old now. You need to go to law school somewhere. So I finally get in on my 4th attempt. I get in, I'm going through law school, going through the motions. The summer before I graduate, I work a football camp on a whim. 3 days, I'm coaching 6th graders, none of whom had any athletic talent whatsoever. Fortunately, they had a fill-in coach who had absolutely no coaching capabilities. But I noticed something. It was the very first time in my life that I did not have to set my alarm clock to get up. And so I flew back to Boston for my last year of law school. I called my mom and I said, Mom, I want to be a football coach. She said, that's great, honey. Let me put your dad on the phone. Reverend Kurt Roberts, 42 years, Baptist minister, Mount Olive Baptist Church. So you want to be a football coach? Daron, yes, sir. Dad, do you know how much debt you're in? Caveat, I had racked up $250,000 in debt. Yes, yeah, I'm still paying it, so I'm the one that should be sad. Pre-interest, and the deal that my dad and my mom made with me when I was coming out of high school was that they would pay for undergrad, but I would have to pay for grad and law school. But I was fortunate to get a full ride to go to Texas, so I started doing a little accounting. And I said, Dad, you know, by my very crude accounting, it appears you and Mom owe me around $68,492.64 pre-interest. And so my dad, being the Baptist minister that he is, there was a pause, and he said, well, let's pray. So we bowed our heads. I still haven't seen the check. I decided to be a football coach. I write a letter to all 32 teams. I get 31 rejections. The Houston Texans, no. Dallas Cowboys, no. New England Patriots, no. Finally, I get a yes from Herm Edwards with the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, we got a Chiefs fan, all right. Good luck this season. So anyway, Coach Edwards calls me and he says, is this Daron Roberts? Yes, sir. I said, this is Coach Edwards with the Kansas City Chiefs. Son, what's wrong with you? I read your cover letter. It doesn't make any sense to me. I said, Coach, I work this camp. He said, yeah, whatever. Take out a piece of paper. I have a training camp internship for you. No pay, no benefits, 18-hour days. He said, I need an answer right now. And I said, well, sign me up. Sign me up. And that was a decision that many people didn't understand. And I think about the decision that you made to get this master's degree. Right? How many people around you were saying that you don't have the time, you have too many responsibilities, you're too young, you're too old, and for some reason you decided to do away with the naysayers and to make this decision, and now we are celebrating this achievement. That was the same position that I was in. And after interning for 1 year, I went on and got a full-time job with the Chiefs and coached for 7 years. And now as you launch this next phase in your life, I want to give you a few thoughts for this next phase of your expedition. Number one, we will die, okay? This is a certainty. And the reason why I begin here is because oftentimes it's very easy to sort of get into a routine where we take life for granted. The reality is none of us will make it out of here alive. Not here, but just life. Don't call 911. We only get one shot. This is it. And so I congratulate you for taking the effort and going against the grain and taking the risk, because there are no second chances. People will tell you have time, but you don't. Time has us. And so I just want to congratulate you for remembering that at some point we will die, and we must keep this motivation to move ahead. So I want you to start the business now. I want you to start the nonprofit now. I want you to take the leadership position in your community now, because the longer we wait and the more time that we take, the fewer people that we are able to impact. Number two, hope is not a strategy. Life favors people who stay in motion. Life favors people who stay in motion. There are no more excuses. Think about age. A 97-year-old man at the University of Texas just won the Nobel Prize for chemistry, and a 16-year-old girl from Sweden just took on the United Nations. We live in an incredible time to bring all of the hopes and dreams that we harbor inside of us to fruition. This is your time. And finally, I want you to stay in the deep end. I want you to stay in the deep end. At some point, all of you decided that you wanted more. You had a bachelor's, but you wanted a master's. You heard a million reasons why you shouldn't be able to do it. Too old, too busy, not enough assistance. You don't need another degree. But for some reason, you made the decision. I want you to hold on to that grit. Let's not let this beautiful moment become the high watermark. Let's take this as motivation to fuel the next phase. In 2019, there are absolutely no barriers to entry. No office, WeWork. No Wi-Fi, Starbucks. No funding, Kickstarter. No skills, YouTube. No degree, WGU. In 1857, Frederick Douglass was staring down the barrel of a country that was about to be at war with itself over bondage. And this was a man who was no stranger to staying in the deep end. At a very early age, he had taken on the disguise of a naval officer and fled to freedom. In 1857, and facing this imminent battle, Douglass said this: "The conflict has been exciting, agitating, all-absorbing, and for the time being, putting all other tumults to silence. It must do this, or it does nothing. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. If there is no struggle, there is no progress." Graduates, stay in the deep end. Thank you.
Thank you, Daron. Thanks so very much for that. And now we have the privilege of hearing from two graduates today. They are Cherie Watkins, Master of Science, Nursing Informatics from Baltimore, Maryland, and Pedro Ortega, Master of Science, Cybersecurity and Information Assurance from Plano, Texas. First, let's hear from Cherie.
Good morning. My name is Cherie Watkins. Today I'm accepting 2 degrees, a Bachelor of Science in Nursing and a Master of Science in Nursing Informatics. Perhaps like some of you, I entered my chosen profession in an attempt to recover from some of the irresponsible behaviors of my youth. The day after I turned 19, I became a mother, and not coming from a family of means, found myself limited in terms of opportunities. While this is by no means a unique situation, it is worth noting that less than 2% of teenage mothers earn a college degree of any sort. Even fewer go on to earn a master's degree or higher. We are so few, in fact, that I couldn't find any research or information to illustrate the journey traveled by others like me. I was a statistic. Now I defy the statistics. I also had a past statistics, but let's not get into that. These dark times. I never doubted my ability to apply myself and achieve nearly impossible goals, but becoming a mother right out of high school was a struggle. And college seemed like a luxury set aside for well-heeled kids who wanted to goof off before going into the real world. After 2 more kids, a divorce, and remarriage to an abusive alcoholic, I couldn't have been more of a statistic. I had wasted so much time being afraid, but I knew that a degree was our only ticket out, so I enrolled in a local nursing school. The abuse and the struggle continued, and one day I ran out of excuses. I was forced to make a change. I left the toxic relationship and recommitted myself to completing my RN. I'm still so proud of that associate's degree. It's a trophy that recognizes so much more than what's printed on it. It's a testament to my resilience. I thought I was done after walking across that stage. I believed my education to be complete. But then God, lover of my soul, saw fit to give me a special gift. He allowed me to love and marry again, this time to a man who makes me feel respected, important, valued. He's here in the audience today. Thank you, Lyle, for always loving me and always supporting me. You shared no list of ways that I needed refinement. You simply loved me, and you empowered me to go back to school. Enter Western Governors University. Education was not part of my family background. I did not grow up with parents who were highly educated or expected that I would be. But Lyle helped me see how important education truly is, and I wanted to pass that vision along to my own children. Not to mention that he has 2 master's degrees, and I'm competitive as all get out. So when Lyle encouraged me to do this thing for myself, to go back to school, I went looking for the school that would allow me to make higher education part of my own story. That school was WGU. Willful resilience, coupled with WGU's opportunity for accelerated learning, allowed me to complete 69 CUs in just 6 months and 3 days. Thank you. The competency-based program allowed me to work at my own pace, which was fast, on my own time, in my own way. My infinitely supportive mentor, Elena, cheered me on as I cannonballed through my coursework, but it did not come without sacrifice. There were late nights, too many meals in front of a computer, date nights deferred in favor of tweaking my APA format, and I wasn't enjoying afternoon naps with any sort of regularity, but I had a worthy goal, and my aim was true. I always knew I deserved more. I was brave enough to demand it and disciplined enough to work hard for it. I was a statistic, and now I'm the exception. I'm a teen mother who now has a master's degree. I'm working as a nephrology nurse in a career I love, and in February, I'm coming back to WGU for a second master's degree, my MBA in healthcare management. I hope to make the healthcare workplace as nurturing an environment for the people who do the caring as it is for the people who are cared for. Healthcare is changing, nursing is changing. WGU is preparing me to assist in leading the way. It's also helping me keep up with my husband's 2 master's degrees, but it's not a competition. It is. It's on, babe. With my mentor's support and my husband's encouragement, today I'm realizing a dream. My firstborn is here. to see his mom walk across a commencement stage. He joined the Air Force just before my graduation from community college, and though he was able to watch remotely, it's always been my secret wish that he see me walk in person someday. This is that moment. As we move forward, we should take upon ourselves the role of mentor, identify coworkers and peers who need just a little more encouragement to reach their goals. If we're in management, we can find extra time to give to employees so that they can study or prepare for an exam. If we have peers who are seeking a degree in our area of expertise, we can offer time as mentor or tutor. We can read and critique their papers. Whatever role you play, you can help someone else realize their dreams, no matter how statistically unlikely those dreams might seem. Thank you to those who were members of my support group, especially Elena, Lyle, and all my kiddos. This is for you guys. Congratulations, class of 2019.
And now we'll hear from Pedro. Thanks so much.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Or as I say, howdy.
Howdy.
My name is Pedro. Now, let's get this straight. I'm not here to solicit your vote for class president, nor am I here to make your wildest dreams come true. We clear on that? All right. However, I would like to share with you the story of a South Texas kiddo with a farmer's tan whose wildest dream is coming true today as we sit here. But why should you listen to the story? Aside from you being stuck in your chair for the next hour or so with nowhere to go but the restroom, you'll be amazed to see how you can relate to many of the situations that this kiddo endured on his trek to the finish line. Just like you, I'm sure you'll recall all those sleepless nights trying to catch up on cohorts or working through the entire night. Oh, the endless hours of collegiate writing, only to be sleep deprived the next day at work. All due to the never-ending wait for that infamous pass brought to you by the courtesy of TaskStream. So much work, so little time, yet we persevered, thanks to the wonderful liquid motivation we so chronically learned to abuse. Anyone with me? Yeah? All right. So many wonderful stories, everlasting memories, and today, this kiddo would like to share his story with you. I was born in Brownsville, Texas, truly a hidden paradise, yet it's considered to be one of the most underprivileged cities in the country. I did not speak a word of English until grade school, where I was enrolled in ESL classes. Now, I could have easily become a statistic as well. However, I had to choose to defy the odds, and I'll tell you why I had to choose. But I chose to defy those odds. I worked my way through high school as a band geek and a theater junkie. You know how it's like, you know what it's like. With a knack for computers, building a love-hate relationship with what we used to call in my day the information superhighway. I'm not that old, though. Thank you, AOL, for all those gratuitous 9-hour CDs you kind of forgot at Walmart. Thank you. My parents always taught my siblings and me to work hard to achieve our goals with the constant reminder, you can do all things as long as you trust God and you trust yourself. And so I graduated number 7 in a class of nearly 500 students throughout my high school. And now, thank you, on to college. College was not what I envisioned, and I quickly realized that I was not ready. I failed and dropped every single one of my courses that first semester, and so I decided to join the workforce, thinking, I don't need no education. Boy, was I wrong. I was 18 years old, working so much for so little, living on my own. Things got quickly out of hand, and they turned for the worse so bad that I ended up jobless and living outside of a Whataburger. I still recall that phone call with my mom and dad, in which they asked me to come home with the condition that I would go back to school. Thanks, Mom and Dad. I soon graduated with an associate's from a brick and mortar school and kicked off my career in IT. Years went by and things were working out, I guess. Decent salary, I was learning so much when suddenly I fell head over heels for her. Love you, babe. She made my stomach gargle, and it wasn't just because of that excellent Texas cooking and Mexican food. Oh. Well, needless to say, soon we were married and the kiddos came. All of a sudden, I ended up splitting the salary for 1 into 3, and that definitely was no fun. I worked harder and harder to try to get promotions and see very small salary increases. I technically became a professional job hopper, chasing all the small salary increases, but each time that I got an increase, a kiddo came. So I said, yeah, this is not working out, so we need to stop, and so we did. Needless to say, I knew something had to be done, and during the summer of 2015, while watching late night TV, a nerdy owl, no offense, Sage, wherever you're at, but a nerdy owl promoting an online university that sounded too good to be true introduced me to WGU, but I opted to purchase the P90X instead. As much as I tried not to think of it, this creepy owl kept haunting me with my reality. I'm gonna get it. Sorry, Sage. While the rest of the world progressed, I was simply standing by, so I took the plunge and I enrolled in Western Governors University. I was ready to conquer the world, but soon realized that things were more difficult than I anticipated. I struggled with time management and was unable to complete all of my courses that first semester. No shame in it. I know we've all been there a time or two. But thanks to my incredible mentors, Teresa and Natasha, wherever you're at, I was able to turn things around. Being a husband, a father of 3, and having to travel 80% of my time for work made it so difficult to succeed. Somehow, I was able to find myself a quiet place with plenty of caffeine. Thanks, Starbucks. After 4 years of madness, I earned my Bachelor of Science in IT Security from Western Governors University. The end of the beginning. I was so pumped, and so I chose to go where no one in my family had gone before. Let's get that master's degree. I wanted to set higher standards for my kids. You always have to be, and will always have to be, greater than mom and dad. Love you guys. Months into the program, I found myself traveling again and trying to find that time to study while trying to be a husband and a father. It was so exhausting. And my wife was exhausted as well. She was lonely, and she needed me. And so I made a promise to her. Once I finish this master's degree, we will be together. And so here we are, together, celebrating the fruit of our labor and our sacrifice. Yes, Gabby, Camila, Ivana, Peter, ours. As this accomplishment is just mine, and it's as much mine as it is yours. Not only is Dad a master's degree graduate, but he is now senior cybersecurity engineer in the oil and gas industry. Our life is a huge collection of stories, and today we write a happy ending to one of the greatest. Night owls. Whether you're here or at home, close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Savor this moment, as this is our moment. Be proud, night owls. We did it. Thank you.
Wow. Let's give one more round of applause to Cherie, Watkins, and Pedro, to Ortega. What incredibly inspiring stories. I love it. Get out the tissues. Thank you. We will now recognize each of our master's degree graduates. Would the candidates for master's degrees and educator endorsements please rise? Including those of you at home, get up off the couch. Let's do this. Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the master's degree or endorsement you have earned to include the Master of Arts, the Master of Arts in Teaching, the Master of Business Administration, the Master of Education, the Master of Science or Educator endorsement, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations and welcome to the community, our community, of innovative, bold, and incredibly passionate professionals. Congratulations to you all. Okay, let's please be seated for the moment. Folks at home, you can sit down too. Our master's graduates wear a hood bearing the color of their discipline. The following leaders from each of our colleges will now present the diplomas to our graduates. Dr. Bruce Stetter, Academic Programs Director, College of Business. Dr. Jan Joan Schenk, Dean and Academic Vice President, College of Health Professions. John Baldery, Academic Operations Vice President, College of Information Technology, and Dr. Stacy Ludwig Johnson, Academic Operations Vice President, Teachers College. Bruce?
Will the graduates from the College of Business, starting with the first row, please come forward at the direction of the marshals to be recognized individually.
Leslie Blair.
Elizabeth Waffle.
Latanya Johnson.
Jerica Richardson.
Alicia Block.
Ange Garcia.
Catherine Fight.
Kara Green.
Angela Davis.
Corey Gordon.
Yvette Salise.
Kaylin Scott.
Cazetta Grant.
Esther Preston.
Heather Caney.
Jonathan Pierce.
Ali Hayes.
Chase Thomas.
Wesley Hathcock.
Whitney Wilson.
Jacob Einvector.
David Gorman.
Angeline Hepp.
Ronald Mann.
Jacob Pollock.
Donna Lubbock.
Melissa Williams.
Russell McDaniel.
Melina Thomas.
Heather Crawford.
Angie Norkett.
Jamie Starcheski.
Gilbert Mercado.
Delilah Buck.
Brian Goldgar.
Karen Pugh.
Doreen Gonzalez.
Amrita Maruk.
Michelle Tyler.
Kelly Saunders.
Catherine Fairmont.
John Arthur Orr.
Alan Hankerson.
Evgenia Daniel.
Wilma McGahee.
Martin Banda.
Andrea Ring.
Megan Cronert.
Loletta Jenkins Hammond.
Sherry Sell Premer.
Tangela Moore.
Yvonne McCluskey.
Christina Roman.
Kiana Stasny.
Faith Benson.
Jasmine Brown.
Lois Williams.
Sarah Carter.
Cecilia Cavuto.
Judith Triplett.
Brian Cavuto.
Shatara Jenkins.
Alex Craig.
Michael Dickerman.
Alejandro Montez Jr.
John Fulmer.
Nikita Miller.
Aranzina Okpala.
Weston Ross.
Tanya Gott.
Douglas Brown.
Maria Carmen Concha Kraft.
Chidinma Ibe.
Tiffany Vela.
Lisa Bosshard.
Elise Garfield.
Nathan Roach.
Tanaz Rose Hoffman.
Amber Hawkins.
Shannon Webb.
Catherine Lynn.
Asenet Solis.
Rachel Alexander.
Devin Lassiter.
Allison Oots.
Derek Mason Jr.
Nicole Smithback.
Misty Chisholm.
Lori Carroll.
Ryan Meeks.
Kimberly Ford.
Sherry Jeter.
Rachel Clark.
Ryan Mitchell.
Scott Rosario.
Leslie Calder.
Brian Buller.
Lorna Matos.
Mary Bruner.
Ann Obasi.
Brian Taylor.
Timothy Shedrick Jr.
Delvin Cunningham Jr.
Joe Kirby.
Jonathan Gill.
Lacey Mays.
Cheryl Adamson.
Jeffrey Guida.
Taylor Bosch.
Enrique Flores Jr.
Alice Casbier.
Nisha Gaskin.
Casey Mullen.
Monica Bracken Quiles.
Catherine Temez.
Christian Baker.
Ambrosia Martinez.
Zachary Athens.
Craig Pollard.
Jana Reed.
Tara Tucker.
Gina Dean.
Jennifer Ferrara.
Deborah Smith.
Areli Perez.
Claudia Godoy.
Colleen DeSerbo.
Stephanie Bates.
Christine Rose Bunkley.
Christine Graham.
Diana Lee.
Shoshana Cook.
April Mark Agbai.
Resita Cox.
Justin Medvick.
Misty Mendez.
Philip Aluko.
David Sean Cox.
Tosin Oke.
Ashley Salvi.
Jennifer Eileen Garcia.
Benjamin Leatherberry.
Patrick Spitzer.
Jennifer Murby.
Kimberly Taffer.
Raquel Lopez.
Mia Harvey.
Rachel Fontaine.
Teresa Gibson.
Lindsay Heisch-Newman.
Garfield Green.
Jennifer Jones.
Marquavius Bell.
Brenda Joncom.
Gloria Lopez.
Callie Reiser.
Juan Fernandez Ceballos.
Clayton Bullock.
Sarah Palacios.
Chrisetta Boyer.
Unikia Pollard.
Jewel Barnett.
Narissa Gonzaga.
Fabio Armendariz.
Ruby Pena.
Christopher Cantu.
Amanda Rivera.
Rita Witherspoon.
Ormond Billups.
Elisa Hermanson.
Tamara Stovall.
Jennifer Rancier.
Nakia Featherstone.
Kendra Washington.
Alicia Antoinette Betts.
Jennifer Klaus.
Lauren Del Bosque.
Armando Charles.
Laytoon Wiggins.
Michelle Austin.
Lisa McAllister.
Erwin Flowers.
Cherie Hurd.
Abigail Olesino.
Stephanie Amaka Martinez Oranica.
Robert Whitehead.
Catherine Allen.
Courtney Trent.
John Mammon.
Anyete Akpan.
Allison Billman.
Stella Hardy.
Devin Kite.
James Metz.
Sai Pranati Babipudi.
Majorca Young.
Amy Elizabeth Coyle.
Claudia Figueroa.
Jose Roig.
Cynthia Beal.
Casey Himmelsbach.
Jennifer Callahan Wilhelm.
Mary Bird.
Annika Rakowski.
Safi Mahmood.
Karen Jones.
Michael Maurice.
Stephanie Russum.
Kier Hayden.
Joanne Gilbride.
Valerie Littlejohn.
Ashley Volk.
Cynthia Barber.
Gregory Glover.
Veronica De La Cruz.
Sherry Blessing.
Daniel P. Carter.
Vanessa Hill.
Kevin Hermes.
Kara Ezel.
Leslie Kelly.
Dominic Naminsky.
Shaniqua Brown.
Eunice Williams.
Carolyn Franklin.
Kishana Odom.
Marjorie Riley.
Eric Figueroa.
Crystal Tape.
Melissa Green.
Raphael Cherie.
Michael Clark.
Pradyumna Parajuli.
Latasha Mack.
Lavanya Ate.
Twanika Joseph.
Elizabeth A. Contreras Barrientos.
Heidi Englaub.
Carmen Christine Whiteley.
Elisa Hernandez.
Lynette Von Werder.
Isfan Akram.
La Miracle Christopher.
Tracy Ann Pinnock Green.
Ashley Stewart.
Emma Segura.
Fenice Lofton.
Savion McKenzie.
Tolu Smith.
Kayla Foxworth.
Abele Okonkwo Onugwo.
Raquel Waller.
Jerome Edujan.
Ashley Carnes.
Sarah Maturi.
Joe Fife.
Samuel Maturi.
Barbara Smith.
Ade Tokumbo Ajayi.
Cynthia Jones.
Lakeisha Keller Davis.
Sangha Yates.
Shaleigh Leonard.
Seore Matsuda.
Julian Johnson.
Tamara Batiste.
Janisha Peters.
Adwagwa Amuta.
Adam Sokolowski.
Nancy Maruthi. Shayla Meek. Jacob Meek. Congratulations, College of Business graduates.
Will the graduates from the College of Health Professions, starting with the first row, please come forward at the direction of the marshals to be recognized individually.
Kayla Camels.
Leslie Cormican.
Betsy Varghese.
Beth Pangonis.
DePlease Fox.
Jennifer Burchett.
Carrie Crone.
Carol Morrow Hull.
Leslie Burns.
Shalonda Smiley.
Heather Blackson.
Anita Obaya.
Melissa Cagey.
Carrie Finney.
Lynette Bourgeois.
Cynthia McKenna.
Kathy Zamolik.
Jennifer Polson.
Letitia Washington.
Kristen Phillips.
Joanna Orshulak.
Tira Garris.
Celestial Hahn.
Sandra Fly.
Henderson Polian.
Pamela Granger.
Christine Weisner.
Joelle San Giorgi.
Trevi Leon.
Claudette Ingram Fornaris.
Valerie Bridges.
Matthew Meredith.
Cheryl Waldrop.
Angela Lawrence.
Audrey Cribb.
Michael Sean Barnes.
Maria Brown Bellinger.
Tracy Wolfley.
Michelle Orta.
Nicole Ponce.
Jennifer Engel.
Daniela Baca.
Enoch Espinoza.
Bree Dean.
Robin Rutherford.
Tracy Wilson.
Alma Flynn.
Kimberly Villars.
Maria Tricia Sereno.
Sherry Meador. Angela McDonald.
Geraldina Collins.
We're fine. Joyce King.
Mary Richardson Adams.
June Fahy Moran.
Heather Richardson.
Kaquita Ward Poe.
Rhonda Miller.
Elena Rayon.
Marilyn Straightwell.
Jill Bruner.
Shannon Harrigan.
Jude Aberongon.
Jennifer Goodman.
Richard Fernandez.
Gwendolyn Parker.
Mara Lemons.
Winnie Bionda.
Emilio Jackson.
Kazia Mason.
Janita Vasquez.
Rachel Kimball.
Colleen Sherrard.
Tanya Fennessy.
Mary Stansick.
Claudio Alvarado.
Brittany Hayes.
Jamie Crook.
Clementine Monda.
Melissa Sybil.
Brenda Jean Yanis.
Christopher Montera.
Jeannie Eggers.
Ann Montera.
Jamie Hernandez.
Yuriko Martinez Hernandez.
Pauline Onekia.
Tara Hayden.
Rainey Brock.
Megan Baxter.
Emily Watine.
Camille Boggs.
Jennifer Cornfield.
Patricia McLaurin.
Carrie Haynes.
Cherie Watkins.
Ethel M. Stanford.
Danette Shear.
Heidi Bitter.
Chastity Conyers.
Matoko Minter.
Janetta Thomas.
Bobby Joe Scadden.
Tanisha Williams.
Rachel Kudzowitz.
Brittany Cole.
Nicole McQuitty.
Laura Brett.
Nisha Garcia.
Virginia Curbs.
Corby Adams.
Wendy Flake.
Michelle Keene Wallace.
Terry Newman Wheat.
Heidi Cantrell.
Rachel Chandy.
Rachel Maupin.
Monica Ruff.
Jennifer Casey.
Michelle Forgy.
Wendy Votero.
Melanie Tatsy Smith.
Christine Seawright.
Karen Grant.
Victoria Varsho.
Carol Hannibal.
Brandy Karcher.
Sabrina Nally.
Paul Schindler.
Lydia Iglesias.
Angela Posha.
Erica Gonzalez.
Joya Cable.
Raquel Crawford.
Vicky Riccio.
Whitney Fenton.
Michelle Guthrie.
Karen Sullivan.
Shane Compton.
Corey Holloway.
Nikita Adams.
Diana Baker.
Pamela Teffin Hadrakti Kenya.
Heather Strange.
Christina Clevenger.
Cheryl Denise Darbins.
Ciara Angelina Brown.
Bernardo Elder.
Kendra Matic.
Shi Nake.
Stephanie Campbell.
Helen Wasanga.
Subi Faraz.
Bridget Awuna.
Susan Lowe.
Janet Haley.
Tidosha Opensunju.
Valandria Bursey.
Millie Katz.
Shayanika Bolden. Katie Lopez. Godfrey Mere. Ivana Ojak Condren. Congratulations to all the graduates from WGU's College of Health Professions.
Will the graduates from the College of Information Technology, starting with the first row, please come forward at the direction of the marshals to be recognized individually.
Haisum Miasi.
Michael Reyes.
Jack Hunt.
Thomas Musquez.
Jose Temez.
Paul Wilson.
Daniel Koenig.
Geraldine Harris Head.
Max Ziglov.
Robert McDaniel.
Charles Smith.
Mario Johnson.
Jay Marino.
Nathan Luza.
Russell Starr.
Tiffany Bates.
Stephen Funderburk.
Arturo Velez.
Brian Struck.
Nicholas Michaelis.
Mustafa Ferjala.
Chaka Williams.
Kurt Handley.
Brian Percola.
Margaret Carter.
Kimberly Brock.
Gary Johnson.
Manuel Ortiz.
Boniface Assay.
Magenta Bernal.
Richard Eschman.
Sammy Copeland.
Nathan Stinger.
Manoj Adhikari.
Ashwin Kumar Jahagirdar.
Billy Trujillo.
Mark Alvarado.
Jimmy Munoz Jr.
Kevin Pamakow,
Arnold Gomez.
Melvin Caraway Avila,
Josham Al-Hashhash.
Myth Lowe,
Ryan Ratan.
Uma Kasuma Srinivas,
Yasir Al-Kasi.
Sean Dunn,
William Quiller.
Rashad Haggerty,
Timothy Moore.
Geronimo Vallejos,
Omaniyi Afalabi.
Benjamin Isaac Allen,
Candace Sarutia.
Shelley Bell,
Javier Santos.
Thomas Rodriguez,
Purani Majarunikam.
Valentine Ondieki,
Augusto Guzman.
Stephen Pritchard,
Rexwell Minnis.
Kamalakar Devarakonda,
Adrian Reed.
Venkata Bhatna,
Matthew Boughton.
Pallavi Mule,
Reginald Blake Curtis.
James Vandeveer,
Aya Akande.
Nelson Brites,
Christina Irick. Pedro Ortega Jr. Martin Porter. Rajendra Sharma. Vivian Val. Congratulations to all the graduates of our College of Information Technology.
Teachers College, it's time to wake up. All right, it's time. Will the graduates from the Teachers College, starting with the first row, please come forward individually at the direction of the marshals to be recognized individually. Good job.
Danine Alderete Tomlin.
Deborah Slick,
Bianca Adame.
Isabel Camarillo,
Alyssa Lee.
Terica Bates,
Jessica Keenan.
Jessica Withar,
Lydia Booker.
Christopher Kirkland,
Floretta Kelly.
Jana Kegler,
Marquita Newman.
Patricia Colberth.
Rachel Ann Bloss.
Bethany Norman.
Wyatt Hanson.
Tyler Gurley.
Sharon Powell.
Dakota Birch.
Rebecca Fudge.
Tanya Smith.
Casey Renner.
Karen Summers.
Brittany Holden.
Brandon Turney.
Miosha Jefferson.
Nora Gonzalez Farragut.
Stephanie Sanchez.
David Mosley.
Caitlin Layton.
Tony Lynn Mosley.
Barbara Johnston.
Catherine Peace.
Nikki Molina.
Nancy Reyna.
Amy Shaheen Villanueva.
Sarah James.
Allison Bowers.
Tiffany Watkins.
Taylor Gilliam.
Alexandra Zimney.
Rochelle Camont.
Jana Russell Gracier.
Sabrina Lynn Party.
Michelle Bradford.
Yolanda Cox.
Laura Day.
Cassandra Turner.
Laura McCarthy.
Yvonne Duran.
Kathy Blankenship.
Christina Rivera.
Regina Munya.
Jasma Hayes.
Jared Harbis.
Lacey Smith.
Samantha Mann.
Ashley Barnes.
Celinda Reyes.
Amy Spurger.
Allison Buckley.
Oriana Reynolds.
Maisha Duff.
Becky Olson.
Michelle Stephanie Bratmiller.
Brittany Ponton.
Juliana Nichols Hazlitt.
Landy Miller.
Christine Blodgett Duff.
Shelley Kozel.
Tamara McNeil.
Amy Quisenberry.
Nicole Lee.
Tammy Etheridge.
Kimberly Munoz.
Laura Scheid.
Sharon Carter.
Dion Kona.
Lindsay Gregory.
Jennifer Martinez.
Kedron Johnson.
Jessica Welker.
Megan Veeder.
Melissa Garcia.
Dinah Zematitis. Braden Brown. Chandra Traxler. Congratulations to all of the graduates from WGU's Teachers College.
All right. Graduates, please accept our sincere congratulations. You now join the ranks of more than 155,000 WGU alumni worldwide. Let's give it up for that. We do have an active alumni community, and we invite you to stay involved with WGU and our mission. Visit alumni.wgu.edu to connect with your fellow night owls and take advantage of the many benefits and resources that are just for you and for our alumni community. For many of you, earning this degree is the fulfillment of a lifelong goal for you and for your families. The academic degree you've earned at WGU will open doors for you and allow you to explore new opportunities. But it's important to remember that commencement really is not the end. It represents a new beginning. I encourage you to explore your dreams, dare to discover, and follow your passions. Whatever you choose to do, do it well, and great things will follow. Learning is a lifelong, everyday journey, and one that's now both a habit of your hearts and of your minds. I urge you as you continue this journey to reach out to others in pursuit of their dreams, identify meaningful ways that you can contribute to your communities and to your neighborhoods, and help us find our way as a country to unite and create a brighter pathway for our children and our children's children. So now this is really corny, and my daughters are probably cringing at the moment, but let's take a minute and celebrate, of course, with a selfie. So, Steve. Okay, so as you celebrate on social media today, please remember to use the hashtag WGUgrad, which is what we're going to do right now with all you in the background.
And we're going to do one formal and one I want you guys to be goofy, all right?
Yeah, one very serious, and then the next one, let it.
Okay, so serious one first.
Oh yeah, very serious.
All right, now let's see it.
Okay, crazy time.
Wait.
Okay. Awesome, thanks so much. This now concludes our commencement ceremony. You're awesome. Please remain seated until our graduates have filed out. Thank you so much.